Hey, welcome back, you guys, to All Game Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying the new year of 2017. Mine has not been the greatest so far, but I'll tell you guys later on in the video. But today we are going to be making venison burgers. I use a pound of ground deer. That usually makes me 3 burgers. You can use 2 pounds if you want to make more. The reason why a pound makes the 3 patties for me is because I'm making pretty big, like the size of my hand. And that works for us because there's only 3 of us in the house. Alright, well, I'm going to show you guys how I make my venison burgers. Alright, you guys, let's talk about the ingredients that we're going to be putting into this burger. One, of course, we're going to need some ground meat. So I got deer. You can either use bear, elk, or any kind of wild game. Second, bacon. I prefer thick cut over thin. I like it because it's more chunkier. The reason why I put bacon in the burgers is because the fat from the burger and the fat from the bacon just makes the burger juicy. And when I say juicy, I mean juicy. Every single time you take a bite, there will be juice spilling out. So for fair warning, you guys, once you start eating this burger, be prepared to get messy. Alright, third is green onion. Green onion will give it that, what's that flavor? Just, I guess, an onion flavor. I can't explain it. Just that. The third will be fried onions. Fried onions has a different taste to like regular green or white onion. It gives it more flavor also in the burger. And then the seasonings. Simple, just 3 seasonings. I'll be using Johnny's salt, garlic powder, and a dash of cowboy rub. You want to do like 1 or 2 pinches, but if you do more than that, then it's just going to overpower everything that you're going to put in the burger. Trust me, because I've done this with ribs. I've done it with burgers in the past, and you really don't want to put a lot of it on your food. Okay? Alright, so let's start combining everything together. Okay? First, we'll put in the burger. Now let's put that to the side, and we're going to cut up our bacon and our onion. So let's cut up the bacon first. You can cut up your bacon 2 ways. You can cut them this way, or you can do it my way. I cut the bacon in half. So when I cut it, it will be smaller cubes instead of longer. You can do the longer way if you like. So let's just cut these. So you got the bacon. I already chopped some bacon from earlier today, so we'll just add it to the bowl. And then next, it will be the green onion. Just chop them in fine little slices, or you can cut them thick, whatever way you guys want. Just like the bacon, I've chopped some up earlier, and let's just add them to the bowl. Okay, so they're all in here. So now it is the fried onions. With the fried onions, you can either put them in a bowl, crunch them, or you can do the easy way. Grab yourself a sandwich bag, pour some in just a little, and then start going away. Go at it. You can make it fine, or you can leave it chunky. I like them a little bit chunkier. You just put them in the bowl. Alright, now let's mix them together. So while I'm mixing this, I'm going to tell you guys why the beginning of 2017 has not been going great for me. Um, over the weekend, I was gonna go hunting. All right. Um, I had a 4-day weekend. I was gonna hunt two rivers. I was gonna hunt the Okanagan and the Columbia. Saturday, when I went out, the Okanagan was frozen, completely frozen. So I didn't hunt that day. I was gonna go Sunday, but I felt sicker than a dog from the night before. All right, so couldn't hunt for 2 days. So when Monday comes along, I'm getting excited because I scouted a Sunday morning. I picked up a couple hundred birds. There was mallards, bufflehead, and geese, teal, and some other birds out there. Just hundreds of these birds. Just chilling out on the water, and then I spooked them. So Monday morning, my alarm goes off 5:30. I get dressed, get everything ready to go. I'm out in my car by 6 o'clock. I throw everything in my car, and then I just take off to my spot. I get to my spot way before shooting light. So, I was feeling great at the time, too, because, I'm there before 6 or so. So I got everything out of the car, got the kayak down, got everything ready, set to go. I get over to my spot. I throw all the decoys out. I set up my wind decoy, and I was just thinking, oh shoot, the one important thing that I need is my shotgun. So I run to my car, looked everywhere, and my shotgun is nowhere to be found. So I rush back to my spot. I double checked the kayak to see if it was there, and it wasn't. So at this time, I was super pissed off. I was worried. So many emotions was going on. So, I just decided to leave everything there, run to my car. I hopped in my car. I hauled ass all the way to my parents' house, which was only 9 minutes away. From my parents to the spot I was hunting is not just 9 minutes away. But I get there, crossing my fingers, hoping that my gun was out on the driveway, because it was an hour before I noticed that my gun was gone. So like I said, I was crossing my fingers, hoping I was still there, because around 7 o'clock, it was still dark. So like whoever was walking, I don't think anyone would be walking at the time, So I pulled up, I looked at the driveway, there was nothing there. And I go inside. My mom was awake, and I asked her, "Have you seen my gun? I dropped my gun. It's not here, and all that stuff." And then I just got really disappointed. That gut in my stomach just felt horrible, and a lot of scenarios were going in my head. Like, how in the hell did this happen? Just a lot of crap going on. So I just decided to go back, grab all my gear, and then just headed back. But before I got everything together, it was going good, bad to worse. Good being me getting there early, getting everything set up before shooting light. Bad was when I was getting my wind decoy together. The wings fell off. They fell in the water, in 2 feet of water, so I had to reach my hand in there. Got my sleeve wet. And yeah, it just sucked. So from bad to worse, the worst was me losing my shotgun. And then when I got back, I was like, what, I'm just going to make the best of it. I'm just going to stand here and try to call some ducks in, see if anything happened. So, the kayak was right in front of me. I tried to step over, my foot got stuck, and I was trying to get it free. I was hopping, I was losing my balance. So yeah, I fell in the water hands first. Luckily, I didn't dive into the water, just got my sleeves wet, got my gloves. So at that point, I was just ticked off. I didn't want to hunt anymore, so I just got everything and packed it up and just got to my car and just went home. So, you know, like when I got back to my parents, I just called the cops. I told them, hey, lost my shotgun. Is this model? Is that model? I lost it here. I was doing this and blah, blah, blah. So they brought in an officer who came by, and I told him everything that happened that day. And then a week later, guess what pops up? My shotgun. So, like, I was super stoked. You know, my phone was in my pocket all day today. And when I opened my phone to bring up some music, there was 2 missed calls and a text message. So I read the text message, say, hey, I think I found your shotgun. Give me a call. I heard the voicemail say, hey, like, I found your shotgun. Just give me a call back and blah, blah, blah. You know, so I give him a call and say, hey, this is Robert. Like, you said you might have found my shotgun. Oh, yeah, I did. So we talked for a bit. And then he did have my shotgun. And I was just in relief. It's like, oh my gosh, finally, you know what? I'm not stressed out anymore because I was stressed the whole time. So when I got that news, I was happy, you know, because this whole week I was just looking at shotguns because I was going to buy a new one. I do want a new one, but this one, there's something special about it, you know. Like, I've gone on so many hunts with it. I got my first duck, got my first goose. I went hunting with my family with it, you know, even though we didn't get anything that day. It's just, there's a lot of memories with that shotgun. So when I found out that I lost it, my heart sunk. Then when I found out that someone found it, I was happy again, you know. Like, I don't have that gut feeling, or that feeling where, like, you lose something really important, you know. But yeah, it's great, you know. I'm gonna have to wait for another week for me to get my gun back, because, you know, I'm in Spokane, and I used to live in Brewster. That's 2.5, 3.5 hours away. So I'm gonna have to wait another week, because I'll be going over there for maybe a Columbia duck hunt. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Alright, enough with the story. The mixing is almost done. So once this is done, you're going to want to make yourself patties. Here you go, just grab a handful. And the way for me to figure out the quantity, how much to put, I try to touch this fingertip to my thumb. Barely touching, the same goes with this finger. If they're barely touching, then that's a good amount for me. Go.
Daddy.
Alright, so when you guys are making your burgers, what you guys gonna want to do is put a thumbprint right in the middle. Don't go all the way, just go halfway, because this will help your burger not shrink and become a ball on the grill. Alright? Trust me, it helps. So you make your patty, sprinkle some Johnnies, sprinkle some garlic. You know what? You guys, I forgot to put that crap on. Whatever. So do that on one side and do the same on the other. Alright guys, so now that your burgers or your patties are made, you're going to want to get your barbecuer ready. Got a small barbecuer that's perfect for our deck outside because we live in an apartment, so I'm not even sure if we're allowed to have this barbecuer. So yeah, here it is. Little barbecuer. I've already put briquettes and it's just ready to go. I just got clean. Okay. Barbecue is ready. I don't know how hot it is because it doesn't have a temperature gauge on it, so I usually just wing it. There's two ways you guys can cook these burgers. You can either cook them on direct heat or indirect heat. What I usually do indirect heat first. You know, that gives it more of a golden color to the outside, and then I put it right on top of the heat, so the juices of the burgers will get sealed in the burger. And that's where you get your juiciness from. You guys, I'm gonna throw these on the grill, and then once they're done, I'll let you guys know how it turns out. So when your burgers are cooking, you're gonna want to get your condiments ready. You want to get your buns. You're gonna want to get your mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, whatever you guys want on your burgers. I'm just letting you guys know. I told you guys earlier that these burgers are going to be extremely juicy. So if you put tomatoes or pickles, anything like that, that'll create juice, it will make it even more messier. It'll make your buns really soggy, and halfway through your burger, it's going to fall apart. Trust me, I've done it before. I put like 2 or 3 slices of tomatoes, and halfway through the burger, it just fell apart. And I just had to eat it with my fingers. So if you guys want to put tomatoes or pickles or anything like that, go ahead. I'm warning you guys right now, these burgers are going to be juicy as hell. I'm telling you guys, the juiciest burgers you guys will ever have. It beats McDonald's, Burger King, Red Robin, or any other burger joint out there. I'm telling you guys, I love these burgers. You have no idea. I'm telling you guys, once again, these are the juiciest burgers you guys will ever have. So if you guys want to put tomatoes or pickles or anything like that, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm warning you guys, these are going to be a messy burger once you start eating them. So just remember, just get your condiments out ready, because the burgers don't take long to cook. Probably like 5 minutes on each side. Or could be 10. Depends on how thick you guys made them. So I'm going to be flipping the burgers. Once they're flipped, I'm going to put cheese on top, and then we're going to start eating. And I will let you guys know once they're finished, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright you guys, here they are. They look really tasty, but I'm waiting for a couple of minutes so the juices will settle back into the burger. The little guy's already munching down on his. He's almost done. We put some sweet potato fries instead of regular fries, because sweet potato fries are a little bit healthier than regular fries. So this is what we're going to have. So shall we have a taste test? I think so. I'm telling you guys, tastiest burger you will ever have is one of these burgers. The first one that I made, fell in love. See, the bottom is already soggy, so I waited a little bit too long. Wow. Heaven. Wow, you guys. I'm telling you guys, make this at home as soon as you can. If you have any kind of venison, put everything that I put it in mine in yours, and you will have the best burger you'll ever have in your life. Alright? So we're gonna finish these as soon as we're done, as soon as I'm done with this video. So thanks you guys for watching this segment, the second episode, Wild Game Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying your 2017. Next time you guys go out there, have fun. Take a family member, take a buddy, take whoever out in the outdoors so they can enjoy it. Press that like button, put a comment down below. Share this video. I appreciate you guys if you guys did. You know, just do it on your channel, or just go on Facebook, post a video there so I can get more support from you guys. Alright guys, until next time, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend.